So on this video, we'll start talking about different data types in SQL Server. First, let's start with the numerical type data. First, the smallest numerical type data type will be bit. So bit is the smallest numerical data type. It takes about 1 byte of storage, and the different values that can go part of the bit data type is true, which is stored as 1, false, which is stored as 0, and it can also have a null value. So the next numerical data type is integer. Integer means it does not have any decimal places. So under the integer data types, it's 4 different types, and it can take anywhere from 1 to 8 byte of storage. And in terms of the length of the character, it can have anywhere from 0 to 18 length of character. So let's start with the smallest one from the bottom. It's tinyInt. It can hold value from 0 to 255 and takes 1 byte of storage. The next one is smallInt, which can go from negative 32,000 to positive 32,000, and it takes up 2 bytes of storage. The third is integer, which can go from approximately 2 billion to negative 2 billion to positive 2 billion, and it takes up 4 bytes of storage. The biggest integer data type is bigint, which can hold value up to 18 length in character. So it takes up about 8 bytes of storage. So if you are storing really long integer data type, you can go for bigint. And if you're storing somewhere medium, you can either go for integer or smallInt. At the smallest, it will be tinyInt. Moving on, if you have to store numerical data type which has currency, you can either use small money or money. So small money can store from negative 200,000 to positive 200,000 approximately, and small money will have 4 decimal places. So the thing about small money and money is it allocates 4 decimal places, but let's say if you have 214,748.5000, then it end up showing only 214,748.5 if you view the number through SSMS or any kind of client tool. So the money is the next one. Money can hold up to 922 trillion, and again the same concept applies here. Gives you opportunity to store up to 4 decimal places, and it takes up 8 bytes. If you want to store more than 4 decimal places, you can go up for decimal or numeric. So here you get the concept of precision and scale. So what precision is basically is the total number of digits before and after the decimal. So if you define decimal with a precision of 18, which is the default, in total it can have 18 numerical digits, and the scale is how many numbers will you have after the decimal. So that's the scale. So the default is 18, but these data types can store up to 38 digits of precision, so you can have 38 numbers before or after the decimal. Based on the precision, it dynamically associates the storage bytes. So if you're using 1 to 9, then it takes up 5 storage bytes, and it can go all the way up to 29 to 38 precision. it'll take 17 storage bytes. So if your numerical data type is above 38, you could use approximate data types, numerical data type, which are float and real. So the one thing about float and real is you be cautious if you have to use this data type, and only use these data types if approximate value of that number is okay, and only use it if the precision has to go more than 38. So this is a quick video about different numerical data types in SQL Server. Thank you.